We're gathered here to basically discuss the journey of AHA thus far and ahead.
Good evening, welcome you all. The speciality of AHA is 100% Tamil. Wherever there are many national, international platforms where you will have a lot of other languages and you will search for your language to see the content of our language. So, this is one thought given by Hoy Chai brothers from Calcutta to me, and I have successfully adapted in Telugu about a couple of years back, and it had an overwhelming response when we started this in 2025. Am I right? 2025.
Yes, 2020.
In 2 years, tremendous response is there for this, and there are certain surprising numbers that I should share with you what we have done in this. So unique visitors may be always there, but what we count more on the app downloads. The app downloads are 27 million app downloads so far. Not all the app downloads will convert into active subscribers, but they're interested. They're interested in this. That is one big thing that we have achieved so far, and we feel proud of it. And actually, our vision is to spread it to many other languages, like bringing it to hyperlocal, and the hyperlocal first in Telugu, then Tamil, then Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi. Like that, we have many other languages to take it forward in our vision. And the very second year, we have started working on Tamil, and now we have come to a stage where Honorable Chief Minister is going to launch our app tomorrow. And that's the reason I wanted to meet friends like you and express what is that we are doing. Hyperlocal in the sense, we are going one step ahead more than local, what we call it a hyperlocal. The 100% Tamil is a local. What we see as a hyperlocal is, suppose in Malaysia, there are ethnic problems of Tamils, and there are different culture, slightly a different culture in Malaysia. We are going to address that by doing something to Malaysian Tamils, Sri Lankan Tamils, and the people who are in the Arabian countries. Like this, we wanted to address, that is what we feel is a hyperlocal. We want to address certain men. We want to bring in programs to those people particularly also is whatever specialty, and we are thinking. I have to tell you something about, you would have all heard about Ormax, which the industry considers a credible research what they make. The recent Ormax has published something that AHA is number one brand that is preferred in Telugu states. This is what we feel proud. We in 2 years we could reach crossing all other platforms and reaching the most preferable platform here. And I wish in another 1 to 1.5 years, we will be seeing that in Tamil also, is our belief and confidence.
What is important is a lot of people ask us that are we a small player? Are we niche? Are we is regional niche in the OTT space? I think what our numbers are showing, the numbers are talked about 27 million downloads or over 50 million unique users, or the fact that in less than 2 years' time against the giants, global OTT giants, in preference we become number one, is telling us that the real story in OTT is actually happening in languages across the country, like Sir referred to our friends at Hoichoi. And what AHA has successfully managed to do is that put the local language apps on the global map. Because today when we're talking hyper-local, and I will tell you some examples, we're not talking hyper-local as in all Tamil across 100 countries in the world. We are going to go and customize and do something in Malaysia. We will do something for Tamil population in Middle East. We'll do something different in US. Like for Telugu, we have made a show out of America completely. And I think the local is the new global. I think the kind of scale we have been able to see in just one language tells us that by the time we hit our second and third and fourth language, that all of it put together probably will be a much larger national player without being in Hindi. And we are happy being that. So I think our story is about success and scale. And I think there are 4 or 5 things that of that learnings that we are taking to Tamil launch. I think the first is 100% nativity. So if you look at the app, and I'll show it to some of you, and I'll try to do a quick demo. We are not saying 100% local and then putting Tamil and Telugu content together for you to search like in every other app. So when you come to AHA for the first time as a Tamil user anywhere in the world, you will come to this page, and once you choose your favorite hero and the language, and you go there, what you come on, and for all of you business trade people, it's important. This is a very important differentiator. The easiest thing for our promoters was to tell us just keep adding languages. We're not doing that. We are creating new AHAs in every market. AHA Tamil is run by a completely local team, except for Sir, me, and Ram. There is nobody in common between the two teams because we believe that this needs to be done. So on this AHA Tamil platform, there is no Telugu content, there will be no Malayalam content, and whatever the languages we do tomorrow. This positioning is the core to our success when we say 100% Tamil. So that was one. The second is that I think our marketing strategy, and you will see it from tomorrow, is much deeper than a lot of the national international apps. For them, and I know we are in Chennai, for them Chennai is the center of universe for Tamil Nadu. Yes, it's a capital, but there are Tamil audience everywhere in the state. We are going to have our hoardings and publicity in 30, 40, 50 towns. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, rural eventually, in 100 countries wherever a Tamil audience is. So we're going to do much deeper in terms of marketing. The third thing is, and that's something, we always joke that the youngest member of our family is Sir, and I don't know how he manages between all his films and other things. We've actually managed to, despite the lockdown over the last 2 years, launch one new show or film or non-fiction series for our viewers every week. And we intend to do the same here, that we will give them something new, at least a new episode every week, because we believe that the local language content is underserviced. Today, a lot of the platforms are doing, it's not that nobody has done Tamil OTT content, but they're doing 3 or 4 or 5 in a year. We'll do 50. So we want to give a lot of content locally, built by a very young, talented team in-house and people who are our partners. Tomorrow, the local brand ambassadors. We are very happy that Mr. Allu Arjun and Mr. Vijay Deverakonda are brand ambassadors for Telugu. But we are going to unveil 2 brand ambassadors who are uniquely Tamil, who are fully Tamil, who are 100% Tamil tomorrow.